Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to another episode of The Gaming File. These are more pickups from the basement, and we got a ton of stuff today. It is freezing cold here. Just to give you an idea, the base temperature is minus 25, and it's minus 39, so almost minus 40 with the wind chill. So that is cold, and that's why I'm not outside. It's a Sunday morning, I'm staying inside to do pickup videos and play some games in an old man sweater, so nothing could be better. This is how I do my winters, and it's fun. So I'm going to show you guys. This is actually one of the best, if not my best, pickup video in a long time. I know I pick up like cool stuff here and there, but this is like, there's a lot of really good wants that I've gotten off my list in this one. And there's a ton of stuff, so I'm going to have to jump into it right now. First I'll tell you, I went to a video game swap meet, and sorry, a couple games here. Video game swap meet, and so I went with a fellow YouTuber, Dave the NES guy, and we went to a friend of ours house. His name is Phil, and we played a bit of Smash Bros afterwards, and you know, Smash Bros is the best. So we did kind of like a bring your doubles kind of trade thing. So a bunch of people went. I got some games that I wanted off a list, so really cool. I'm gonna start off with this one right here. That's Chameleon Twist by Sunsoft. This is like a 3D platformer. Pretty good, actually. So I'm looking for Chameleon Twist 2 at the moment. That one's a pretty rare game, actually. I think it was a later release title, but Chameleon Twist, the first one, cool 3D platformers. Not as good as Super Mario 64 by any means, but still pretty good. This game, is a funny story about this game. I got this in the swap meet as well. This is a game that I had very high expectations for. It was a cool kind of like side-scroller. You played as Sub-Zero, and it was kind of like a side-scroller RPG kind of thing, like action RPG. It was terrible, actually. When it came out, it was terrible, but I remember reading Nintendo Power and being so excited for this game. I need to pop this in, because I've never actually fully played the game, so I need to give it a shot, give it another chance. This one, I was surprised it was there, actually. This is a little harder to find. Batman Beyond, based on the comic, or not the comic, sorry, the television show. And this is, like, again, like, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's like a later release game that is, I don't know how expensive it is, maybe like a $15, $20 game, so it's not huge, but it is one that I've been looking for, so that is really cool to get. Last N64 game this week I'll show you. This is one I ordered offline. This was $5 shipped for the Powerpuff Girls. I was a big fan of the show, and Dexter's Laboratory, another great show, and Samurai Jack. Those style, like that animation style, was really cool, but this is one I had to kind of own as well. 64 games, I'm not looking for that many anymore. So the next two from the swap meet, I'm trying to remember what I traded. I traded an Advance SP in the box and like a couple NES games, stuff like that. But here's some more wants off my list. And this is The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Now this game is one of the better Hulk games out there. And it's basically an open world... it's not like Saints Row, but maybe a little bit. Like you can jump really high, you can smash cars, you can throw them at people, smash buildings. Really cool game. It's one of the better Hulk games. So if you do, if you're able to find this, pick this up. It's available on Xbox and PS2 as well. Along with this game, and this game is something that I've been looking for a long time. I've heard really good things about this game from LucasArts. This is Gladius. And from what I understand, it's kind of like an action RPG set in Roman times, so it looks really cool, and I've heard really good things about this. So I'm kind of dying to put this in. It's another multiple release game, but obviously Gamecube is, you know, I try to get games on the Gamecube. They're just, I don't know, it's a system that I play more on, so those were my swap meet pickups. I got a ton of stuff here, so we're gonna keep going. Maybe I'll continue with the GameCube stuff, because I did get some more GameCube games, and I'll show you right now. This is one I ordered offline. Ultimate Muscle. This is an awesome game, okay? This was produced by, if I'm not mistaken, the same developers who did the N64 wrestling games, which are highly regarded as the best wrestling games out there. It's a 4-player, cel-shaded, like, wrestling, over-the-top, arcade-style, wicked game. And it's only for Gamecube, so it's another exclusive. This is a game that you just do not see very often. And, oh, I forgot to say, I guess, I should be telling everybody that these games are complete. This game is just wicked, and it's been on my list forever, and I found it for a really good price on eBay, so I had to jump on it. I'm a pretty avid eBayer, so I'm always checking my favorite games, you know, to see if they're out there. So this is another one we can knock off the list. I can't wait to play that, actually. Next time you get 4 people with Smash Brothers, pop that in, you know, just as a switch-up, and see what they think. It's fun. These 2 games, I got a wicked deal. This was locally. A guy on Kijiji, 2 games for 20 bucks. I'll show you what they are. And so they were $10 each. This is Mario Power Tennis. The famous Waluigi is in this game. And my hate for Waluigi is strong. If you guys don't know that, I expressed that on the podcast. It's pretty funny. But Mario Power Tennis, this game was complete, like mint condition. Probably the last, or no, not the last, but one of the last Mario games I was looking for. I'm missing one of the Mario parties and maybe one other for GameCube right now, so that was really cool to grab that one. And the next one, this is a great deal for this game, $10. Tales of Symphonia, and oh, it's a little dusty. This is not the player's choice. What were they called for GameCube? I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but this is the Black Label version, something that I've been looking for. This one does not have the manual, though, unfortunately. But it does have the 2 discs, and this was a wicked game. The Tales games are really cool, and to get one of those RPGs for GameCube, knocking it off the list, is a huge step for me. So that's awesome. I will show you one game that I got at the EB Games. Actually, there's a few games I got there, but this is just the one I'll show you now. Bulletstorm for Xbox 360. Bulletstorm Epic Edition. This is for the same producers who made the Gears of War series, Epic Games, and it's like a really over-the-top shooter. This game is 79 cents right now. Just got dropped on clearance at EB Games, so if you're in Canada, rush in there to pick this up, because this is actually a decent game. So I got an inside tip that was for sale, so I rushed over there, grabbed that. Here's a couple games I ordered online. JJ Games, another website that I use to get cheap games. They ship for free to Canada. Here's Lester the Unlikely, mint condition. This game is not that sought after, but I will be playing it. We'll see. I know AVGN did a review for this game, but it was a really good price, so I had to pick that up. NES games, the NES. So currently, my collection stands at 410. I have 410 unique titles. This brings me to 412. So 2 games. I'm not going for a complete collection, mind you. I'm just going for games that I want to play, really. And a lot of them are expensive, but these were 2 that were on my list I wanted to play. I got them for $10 each. And the first one, this one has a bit of label damage. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's a little bubbly there. Yeah, I guess you can see a little bit. This is Silkworm, and Silkworm is like a 2-player shoot 'em up, and you can either fly. It's by Sammy. You can either fly a helicopter or a jeep, and it's really interesting actually. It reminds me a little bit of like Firepower 2000 maybe, but it's a side-scrolling shooter, so it's really cool, and it's one that's always been on my list. I don't know if it's rare or not, but I just never ever see it, so I had to pick that up. And this game, I'm surprised this game is not expensive. It's only a $10 to $15 game, but that is Ninja Crusaders. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about this game, but this is definitely a hidden gem. It's, think Ninja Gaiden, but 2-player simultaneous play. So just those words alone should lead you to believe that this is worth picking up. Great game. Check out some footage online. It is so awesome to get, and this was $10 as well, so that was another game that I really wanted, and they're games I actually play, you know, so those were cool to get. We got all those. I'm gonna throw this in real quick. This is Super Mario Luigi U, and I never got the bundle with the 2 games on one disc, but that's why I've been looking for this one, and I found this for a really good price, and I'm willing to play this. This is a cool game, so I wanted to throw that in there, a Wii U game as well. Now we're getting down to the maple syrup, the delicious, delicious maple syrup on your pancakes. These are like the games... Well, I'll get this out of the way first. This game. This is Star Wars Masters of Terrakasi, and this is like... Oh my god. This is another game where I've had really like fond memories of when I was a kid. Just because you could play a 2D fighter with Boba Fett, you know, like Obi-Wan, you could be a Wookiee, you could be... I'm not sure if you could be an Ewok, but I know you could unlock Darth Vader too. It wasn't in the original cast, but you could unlock him. And this was a cool game. Like, it's actually regarded as a really, really bad fighter, but this is a game that I've been wanting for a long time. I'm a sucker for Star Wars games, and I had to throw that in the list. So now we're getting into maple syrups. And first, I'm going to show you this. This is a complete in box Super Nintendo game, and complete in box Super Nintendo games, I just don't come up, like, they just don't come up anymore, and honestly, they're so expensive. The first here is Prince of Persia for the Super Nintendo. Another game I have very fond memories of. I've played this particular game on multiple systems, old Amigas, old like Commodore 64, it was on Apple, it was on the NES even, like everywhere. So this is a fairly definitive version of the game. The colors are great and everything, but complete in blocks, Prince of Persia, knocking that off the list. Now this game, I got supremely lucky getting this game. I got this game for $50, and it was a weird situation where I guess an eBay seller put up a couple games. I asked him, I said, would you be willing to sell this game now, because I really want this game? And he's like, yeah, sure. So he sends me a buy it now price of what he had it listed at bidding for. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of strange. And he's like, yeah, no problem. $50. Luifa and the Fortress of Doom. This is an amazing price for this game. And this actually came complete. It has the map, it has the manual, it has everything in here. The condition of the box is fairly good as well. There's a small crease on the end there, and maybe the corners are a little nicked up, but that's to be expected. I'm not complaining at all. Another Taito classic RPG for the Super Nintendo. I can't believe I got this for that price. That's an amazing price. So excited. This will be going in to the Super Nintendo very shortly. I will show you a couple more games. Stick with me, because these are good games and good things. This is the Majora's Mask 3DS XL. I've just started playing this game, and I don't have a full review of this system up, but I might do one, because this is very, very interesting. I traded my XL in. They had a really good trade-in deal at EB, so this is amazing. It looks amazing. Oh, I'm so lucky to actually have it. I was there opening at EB when they like released it, so I was lucky to get that system. I was also very lucky to get this, and that's the Skull Kid limited edition Majora's Mask 3D bundle. Man, I'm just counting my lucky stars that I have this. There's this, you can see the Skull Kid in there. So those two, that was a huge day, Zelda Day, Friday the 13th. The very last pickup I will show you this week, and this is a big one, and if you guys have been watching my channel, you know, if you watch my videos in succession, you realize that there's certain goals I have. I share my goals, and one of them was the Mega Man set for original Game Boy. And I'm proud to say that I finally tracked a copy of Mega Man 5 down for the original Game Boy. This is not a cheap game, but I ended up getting it for $70, which is a little steep. I know it's a lot of money to spend on a Game Boy game, but everything was perfect on this, and I know this is a very, very hard game to find, and it was basically the last Game Boy game I really wanted, so I had to pick that up. It was a great deal, I thought, as well, because I've seen it go upwards of 80, 100, or even higher, and it was in great condition too. So I'm so excited to complete this little subset, this Mega Man Game Boy subset. Guys, as always, if you're here, if you're still watching, thanks so much for staying till the end of the video, sharing these pickups with me. I get so excited when I get them all, and I love sharing them with you. I have an Instagram now where I post my my new pickups. I already showed a picture of this stuff on my Instagram, like when I picked it up that day. We have a podcast now I've started, and all these cool things that are changing with the channel. So I hope you guys stick with it, and I hope you like it, and till the next episode, this is The Gaming File. Thank you so much for watching. Peace for now.